Yeah, y'all, that was the situation with Lizzo and Young Miami. Very interesting to say the least. Lizzo to me has always been beautiful. She was beautiful then. She's beautiful now. But I hope she also does like the internal work. I mean, we all have internal work to do with ourselves. But I think that's where that confusion came from because it was so clear what Young Miami meant, in my opinion. Next topic, though. Let's give it up for Kendrick Lamar. Mr. Man broke another record. Congratulations are in order. Snatched another record. Like I said, Kendrick's Not Like Us has become the longest running solo rap song in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 history. Not Like Us has spent 27 weeks in the top 10 all time, and it broke the record that was previously held by Mr. Aubrey Graham with God's Plan for 26 weeks. So, like he said, the truth of the matter, it was God's plans to show y'all the liar. So shout out to Kendrick and Not Like Us. Almost a year later, still going strong. I think next week is predicted to be number 8 again. I think it's 8 this week in the top 10. Luther is going for its 6th week at number 1, which will also be a record. So shout out to Kendrick and SZA. So they just breaking records left and right. And I guess we can talk about Akademiks, right? I done banned this nigga in my Discord, but someone asked me to talk about this. I wish I didn't have to, but you know what? For conversation's sake, let's talk about it. This clown, Wakademic, says rappers are saying that Kendrick Lamar killed hip hop. Let's just play the clip.
Yo, I talked to some rappers, bro. Yo, listen, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. I talked to a few rappers, and obviously they're not woke rappers. They're not lyrical rappers.
They're not woke rappers. They're not lyrical rappers. Like this nigga is so Fox News coded. Like he's literally the Fox News of hip hop media. What the fuck do you mean a woke or lyricist? Like he literally regurgitates the same talking points of MAGA incels, woke and DEI. The fuck do you mean woke?
A bunch of them feel like Kendrick killed hip hop, bro. Like I'm just keeping a being with you. Like I feel like it's not even I feel. This is what they told me. Yo, bro, he made hip hop so lame where it's like niggas is just over analyzing shit. Like this is about to be like battle rap again. Like the whole genre is battle rap. And I ain't gonna lie, most of the niggas who told me that, some of them are street niggas and some of them just make regular music. Like they feel like it's harder to get attention doing what they did because Kendrick just turned the shit into a Me Too movement. You feel what I'm saying?
More MAGA talking points, a Me Too movement. So let's just say this, right? First of all, say their names or keep it on a playground. Because if you aren't saying names, I'm just going to assume you were talking about your daddy. Because this sounds like something Drake would say. This sounds like a bunch of fake news, Fox News propaganda bullshit just so you can spew another narrative. But let's play the game that it's multiple rappers saying this, right? Which rappers do y'all think it is that's saying this? Drop some names in the chat of the rappers who you think is saying this. But all I have to say to that point that rappers feel like Kendrick Lamar killed hip hop, good. Good. I'm glad you niggas feel like that. Happy you niggas feel like that. Kendrick Lamar has made hip hop so lame right now where people are over analyzing it. Good. Let's keep it lame. Let's keep it filled with real lyricists and not you mumble, non-skilled ass bozos who drove it into the dirt. Clap it up for Kendrick Lamar. In its 50th year in 2023, rap didn't chart on the Billboard Top 200 until like 7 months into the year. And that was thanks to Lil Uzi Vert. releasing the Pink Tape. And I never even heard that shit. To me, that's not even a real representation of rap and hip hop. But by the end of the year, only 4 rap albums hit number 1 in 2023 compared to the previous year where they had 12 albums that went number 1. That's how bad hip hop was down. The genre's market share fell from like 27% midway through 2022, and then it hit 25% halfway through 2023, according to Complex. Complex reported that. And at the end of 2023, I said this before on the channel, at the end of 2023, the faces of hip hop and rap were Ice Spice and Jack Harlow, if we are going by the chart. That's what was representing hip hop. Ice Spice and fucking Jack Harlow were the top 2 people for hip hop in 2023. Jack Harlow had the first number 1 of 2024 until Megan Thee Stallion put her pen to pad and said, "Nigga, let's rap." She was the last female rapper to go number 1 and got the second number 1 for hip hop. And my thing is, as the alleged face of hip hop, he isn't. So don't take that serious coming out of my mouth. For you academics who allow other rappers to say to you, hip hop is lame right now, when it's seen a drastic climb in 2024 after being in the pits of hell, that says a lot about you as a journalist. And it only further proves that just like the mumbling ass rappers, you don't care about the art form. You just care about the negativity and the bullshit that comes with it. 2024 single-handedly will go down as the year that saved hip-hop from going into a space of destruction, a space of unknown for the genre that was losing its value and its respect. Like, people literally forgot that hip-hop at one point was literally a walking fucking stimulus package. Hip-hop used to dominate the charts. Everybody wanted a feature from a rapper in the early 2000s, 2010s. Having a feature from a rapper was a fucking stimulus package. So if Kendrick Lamar killed hip hop and you mumbling ass niggas are scared to drop, I personally want to say thank you, Kendrick Lamar. Thank you, Doechii. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Future. Future dropped 3 tapes. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Schoolboy Q. Say thank you, Glorilla. Thank you, Rhapsody. Thank you, Common and Pete Rock. Thank you, Vince Staples, etc., 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 whoever dropped last year. Shout out to y'all for deciding to take rap back and reclaim it from these corny ass, no bars having, beat riding ass losers. We are in the era of pushing talent and real lyrics. Let's make all these niggas uncomfortable. I love it. I love it. It makes my heart flutter that Akademiks, you have to sit in that funky ass chair and report to us that other rappers are crying to you because they're scared to drop because nobody wants to buy that bullshit.
I'm gonna keep it a beam with you, bro. I talked to a few rappers, and obviously they're not woke rappers, they're not lyrical rappers. A bunch of them feel like Kendrick killed hip hop, bro.
I love it. I love it. Let's kill it every single time. Yes, I love it. You either get in the booth and rap like the rent is due, or get the fuck out the way. The party was crashed. We knocked over the table. Y'all niggas is not getting no punch. Get off the fucking aux cord. Fuck your hip hop. We got real hip hop at the front of the table right now. We are not allowing good beats to carry you clowns anymore. We don't care about your drip and your swag. We don't care about what IG model you fucking. We don't care about you disrespecting women. We don't care about you promoting violence that turns into RICO charges later on down the line. We don't give a fuck. Put that pen to the pad and rap, nigga. And keep in mind, not all of y'all need to be lyricists. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Because we need a little ratchet. We need a little righteousness. We need that. But y'all are not the leaders. Y'all are not at the front of the line anymore. Get the fuck to the back and be quiet. Shut your fucking mouth when real rappers are rapping. The real spitters to the front immediately. Immediately. And another thing, y'all said Kendrick had no power. So how the fuck did this nigga get the controller? Who passed him the sticks? How did he get the sticks? How did y'all let this nigga get in the driver's seat? He's so lame. He's a SoundCloud rapper who used Drake to come up. How the fuck was he able to get into control of the game that quick to the point that y'all are scared to drop? Because y'all know people are going to be looking at it and saying, nah, bro, this ain't it. How was he able to change the scope of an entire genre that fast? You niggas are scared to drop. You niggas are crying to Akademiks that y'all are scared to drop music because it's going to be analyzed. Okay. Okay. I love the fact that y'all are uncomfortable and second guessing the shit that you need to put out. I love it. Use those brains to think about it. Let's see some effort. Show us some effort. Jay-Z, I tweeted this a couple hours ago. Jay-Z had the death of auto-tune when y'all was playing that shit out. Every turn, somebody was auto-tuned the fuck out. Nas had hip hop is dead because you niggas couldn't rap. And Kendrick Lamar said, watch the party die. It takes a great to restore order. And here we are, motherfuckers. Get in line or get left. Period. It's that simple. Nobody don't give a fuck that y'all scared. They say if you scared, go to church. Shout out to Miss Roberta BK since PG Lane TDE won't pay you. Thank you, cousin. TMS, shout out to you, cousin. I personally want to say good riddance. Not talent, no talent bums. Period. Good riddance. Pack your bag and get the stepping. Because we don't want you no more. We don't want you no more. Period. Hey, Pamela. I'm glad you caught me live, cousin. If you haven't already, y'all, please smash the like button for me. Let's run them likes up. Looks like we over 300 likes, so shout out to y'all. Stoop Side Hip Hop. Hey, cousin. Y'all, if you haven't already, check out Stoop Side Hip Hop. She's one of the cousins. She's coming up in this game. She's doing her thing on YouTube. She also talks about hip hop, trending topics. So shout out to the cousin. If you haven't already, check out her channel. All new shit happens every 10 years for sound, and it's about that time. For real, Roy. They all know damn. They all like damn. Now we gotta rap now. Exactly. Like, how are you scared to rap? Aren't you a rapper? Aren't you a rapper and you're scared to rap? The problem is a lot of these people don't really like to rap. A lot of these people don't like to be singers. They just fell into some shit because they may have had some clout wherever they're from. They had a nice following on YouTube, social media, Instagram, and they just decided to one day pick up doing music as a hobby. And then they didn't realize, oh, I really have to put time and effort into this shit. A lot of these people don't have that drive of the artists from the past. They don't love this shit. They don't bleed this shit. They don't put in the effort. They don't put in the time. And it's reflective in the music. It's so reflective in the music. They think they can just get they could just find a hot beat and they could just ride the wave of the hot beat. No. Put some substance and some realness behind those words, those in the music. Like, how hard is it to want to present your fans with something that's good? Y'all just want to keep getting by and hustling your fans. Like, you don't respect your fans. Like, respect your fucking fans. Exactly. Get rich quick scheme from most of these generic artists. 100%. Facts. Using rap for a quick lick. They have no respect or passion for it. They don't love this shit, yo. They don't love it. Just want to make money. That's it. Thank you, cousin. Appreciate you subscribing for her. Thank you. What we got next though? What do we have next? Oh, let's get into some more complaints, I guess. Some more complaining. Um, so TMZ and I'm on the New York Post though. TMZ in the New York Post reported on Kendrick Lamar. He got 125 FCC complaints during the Super Bowl. It is quoted that this is a sad day. So everybody's so dramatic, right? Everyone's so dramatic, but I just wanted to read this to y'all to give y'all a good laugh. Please don't get in these comments and be crying or anything like that because this is just a bunch of fluff and bullshit. But it says Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show has sparked more than 100 complaints to the Federal Communications Commission.